What the fuck is up, YouTube?
Yo, what the fuck is up, Twitter and SoundCloud?
What? That's our social media.
Wiggity, what?
What the fuck is up, YouTube? I'm Prithviraj Bandaru.
And I am Michael Gerald Miller.
Smooth. Speaking of our Twitter, SoundCloud, and YouTube, our Twitter is at podcasthmo.
That it is.
That's where you can tweet at us. That's where you can see our tweets. That most of the time we don't spam anyone.
No, we try not to.
Yeah,
we're conscious of it.
That's where we tweet out all of our links to our podcasts.
We've definitely been spammed before by some.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. But we like to keep things anonymous here on the podcast.
That's true. On our Twitter, you can find a link to our email, which is podcasthearmeout@gmail.com. That's where you can email us in questions.
Right.
And you can also find another link, which is tinyurl.com/podcasthmo. That's where you can submit in questions, and we read through all of them.
Yep.
And everything that you email us or send us through in that Google form, which is at tinyurl, is anonymous.
Correct. Even if you give us your name, which is completely optional, we give you a fake name anyway.
Totally. So what is this podcast even about?
Well, I'd like to take this one. It's about advice. It's about learning and growing together. Just kidding. You send us in questions, problems going on in your life, any issues, struggles you're having.
Sticky situations.
Exactly. Whether you're in school or just in the community or just living life, and we do our best to try and give you some answers. Sometimes just talking it out can help, and that's really what it's about. It's about having a good time and a fun time while getting some answers.
Yeah, and it's about coming to underqualified high school kids to solve out your life's problems.
Sounds like a golden idea to me.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Personally,
can't think of anything.
Totally tell your friends in your book club, in your Pilates class.
Oh, okay.
How about people on your bus?
People on your bus? What if you don't ride the bus?
Oh, but that's just like, how people have stickers on the side of their car for their businesses. Okay. Yeah, totally. Just do that for us.
Okay, sweet.
Just put those three links. Put those three links.
Something new this week.
What?
Want to talk about it a little bit? Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we have a theme song this week.
Oh, boy, do we.
Yeah, and
let's just get right into it.
Here it goes.
Let's go.
Tricks, cool tricks, you got me now. Oh, cool tricks, you got me now. Oh.
This is the Hear Me Out podcast with Prithviraj Bandaru and Michael Miller.
That was Ardmore.
Woo! Ardmore. What a guy. Thank you for that. That's so good.
Yeah, that shit bumps.
It bumps, dude. I turn up.
I was listening to that on the way to class.
Yeah,
because I'm narcissistic and
I listen to our old podcast. That's the only thing I listen to.
Yeah.
On repeat.
But yeah, you can find the link to Ardmore's page at soundcloud.com/it's_Ardmore.
Right. You can find a lot of great music on that page.
Yeah, he does remixes. Right. He does originals. He's a close friend of ours, and he's #dope.
#talented.
Dope with the voice crack.
All right.
First question.
Let's get right into it here. This week's theme is Scooby-Doo characters.
Woohoo!
Reggie?
Like, zoinks, dude!
I'm not even going to try to butcher it.
I don't even think he says zoinks.
Like, wow.
Like, wow, dude.
Jinky. Okay, enough with the fucking shitty impersonation. Yeah. Welcome to the Hear Me Out podcast, where we give you impersonations every week for an hour.
You want to take this one?
Yeah. So this comes from Shaggy. It reads, I got into a fight freshman year, and this person still holds a grudge, even though I never did anything explicitly wrong. They keep telling my friends how much they don't like me, and when my name doesn't even come up in conversation, they still feel the need to bring me up and talk about their hatred towards me. I'm just really confused because it's been 3 years, and I figured all of this would have blown over because even me, a person who tends to hold grudges, has gotten over it. I don't know what to do because I'm worried if it'll start to affect my current friendships. Help me out, guys.
Yikes.
Jinkies.
So, this person's question pretty much is,
What do I do about this shitty situation?
yeah, I don't know what to do because I'm worried it's going to start to affect my current friendships.
Be petty. Get them. They're trying. Yeah, they're trying to be petty. If someone's trying to goof on you, goof on them harder.
Goof on them?
Yes.
Just goof on them.
Here's my deal. Like, if they're gonna be out here, when your name doesn't even come up, if they're still bringing you up, like, who's a bitch? And this was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm surprised more of your friends have been like, yeah, we've heard this story before. Like, how much could they possibly have to say?
Yeah. I mean, so, like, when I first read this question,
Yeah.
I interpreted it as, like, a physical fist fight.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was, like, I realized it's probably not like
So
that.
beat the shit out of this chick freshman
It's probably
year.
just like, she fucking said that my shoes
Yeah,
weren't as
honestly.
white as hers. And
She fucking stole Brad from me, and I had a 23-day streak with him.
come on, Shaggy.
It wasn't me.
But yeah, it probably wasn't a fist fight because...
No, I doubt it. It probably wasn't a fist fight, just because the way it sounds, especially freshman year.
Yeah.
I don't recall of any, like, fist fights between freshmen in any of the recent
There
years.
probably was, but...
Yeah, but
nothing
no
that
one...
big.
No, does anyone really care about the, like, fist fights between freshmen?
Yeah. And it's a person who tends to hold grudges. As a
Mhm.
person who tends to hold grudges, this person has gotten over it. Shaggy
Yeah.
got over it.
Yeah. Honestly, the person you're dealing with is petty, like I said. So just... Here's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
You wait for them to be, when you know they're talking shit, which is pretty much whenever they're hanging out with your friends. And you just walk up and go, hey guys, what are we talking about? And if things get a little weird, then you just fucking, no. Like, be super chill about it. Make her feel awkward,
okay.
or him, make them feel awkward. Be petty as fuck about it. And then if they do confront you, be like, we were talking about how shitty you are. And you'd be like, oh, from freshman year? And then, like, yeah.
Okay.
If they want to talk, give them something to talk about. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, you mean like from freshman year?
Yeah.
When you freaking called me out?
Yo, come on, Holmes. You fucking, you stole my shit,
I got
dude.
my boys out here,
Yeah,
man.
come on, man. The choppers out here. Gra-ta-ta-ta.
Boy, Chapo out on your ass,
Oh,
man.
yeah, with the cocaine shit up the doorstep.
My boys are the toughest.
Tofu. That was fun. I thought you said tofu for a second. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, no. Like,
My
if
boys
you're
are the
vegetarian-
tofus.
If you're vegetarian, my boys are the tofu.
Fucking vegan Mexicans.
I don't think those exist.
They don't.
I don't want to be racist.
I don't want to be racist, but like,
Vegan Mexicans aren't a thing.
yeah,
And
vegans
if you are,
are vegans
you're probably shunned from both.
even?
both
Are vegans
societies.
even a thing?
Vegans? Oh, did you see that one tweet that was like, I'm tired of seeing vegans calling out people for calling out vegans because everyone always makes fun of vegans and just like like being friendly to animals or like
Oh, yeah.
greens and like lettuces
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. And so then recently there's been a bunch of like vegans that have like made memes out of those memes, right?
They clap back.
Yeah, and then another person made it and they're like,
Vegans just can't win, dude.
what?
They really pulled the short end of it. I mean, it's not like it's a fucking disability.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like it, you can just eat meat.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't understand why people hate vegans because like they're not
just
affecting
don't-
you in any way.
Honestly, it's more meat for you.
Yeah.
Like, think about it.
No, but my thing is that they're taking the food away from the animals, right?
They're gotta eat the vegans. You're telling me.
They gotta throw the whole vegan.
I mean,
away.
if they want to just take it, I mean, you think about it, right? The animals that we eat the grass. If they just want to go straight to the grass, and well, then
Yeah,
you're
they're
putting yourself on that
skipping-
line. You're skipping
They're
the step.
skipping a step.
You're skipping the step.
There's
All
a
right.
food chain, and you're cutting out a whole link.
Yeah, so then someone's got to fill the spot.
Yeah.
When everyone's vegan,
It's
no
like,
one
it's like when there's a spider in the house, you got to throw the whole house away.
Yeah, exactly.
When there's a vegan in the food chain, you just got to throw the whole food chain away.
Oh my god, gotta go to Home Depot get a new one of them boys. Can I get a new food chain? I'm broke. Oh shit, we have a question here. Yeah, so I'd say like there's no reason to give them any like courtesy when it comes to like how they're treating you. So like if after 3 years they're still on their shit, they're still on their bullshit, then either they're really jealous of you or they just have nothing better going on in their life. I would
Okay,
just keep
so
that in mind.
well, that's a valid point.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, what if
Mhm.
everyone else in the group feels the same way as the other person?
Oh, well,
What if you actually are just a little bit of a bitchly?
okay. Well, if we're looking at it from that perspective, I don't want to say talk to your friends, but like,
Yeah. But here's the thing:
mhm.
this person listens to the podcast or other friends
Oh.
don't. Right.
Okay.
So it's like, who do we care about more?
Right.
And who is probably going to live to 108?
Probably
This
people
person.
listening to the
Shaggy's gonna
live to be old. So here's what I would do if I was in your situation. I would be petty, and then if your friends are like, "Hey man, you're kind of being petty about this," I'll be like, "Oh, I'm being petty. What about this bitch who's been doing this for 3 years?"
Yeah, and also like what I said about like your other friends, like also like being on her side,
Yeah.
or like being on the other person's side. Probably not realistic because I think everyone would get tired if like someone was bringing up something from freshman year.
And especially if they're all like on the same boat of like hating on you, then after a while, like there's only so much you can say.
Yeah.
That means what it tells me that she's still talking about it means that she's either still trying to like sway them to her side, or there's still new people that she like hasn't told it to yet.
Yeah. And I like how we're glossing over the part that says, even though I never did anything explicitly wrong, because like I don't know.
There's two sides to every story. He said, she said, and the truth.
But we only care about the ones who listen to the podcast.
What if they both listen to the podcast and just this person beat the other one to submitting the question?
What if they're already being petty because they know that the other person listened to the podcast?
Are we the device from which they're being petty through?
God.
By like not registering their names to the other person because they know the other person listens to the podcast. What if the other person told this person about the podcast? She said, "You know what? I'm going to submit a question about her because I know they listen."
Wow.
Fuck.
I think that means
there's levels to this shit.
I think that means we made it big. We're being used by people to like call other people out. Like that's what people do through Twitter. It's like that's like a subtweet. This is like a sub question on the Hear Me Out podcast.
The old podcast can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because it's dead.
Shitty song.
Oh my god, that song was fucking awful. Well, we can talk about music a little later in the show.
And figured, this person says, "I'm just really confused because it's been 3 years and I figured all of this would have blown over because even me, even I, the great,
a
person who tends to hold grudges, has gotten over it. What the fuck is wrong with this person?
What the fuck is up with that, Kyle?"
Step the fuck up, Shaggy.
Yeah, so are we agreeing then
that they should be kind of petty?
They should be kind of petty and then just kind of like... Okay, no, I'll say that my opinion on it is that they should be kind of petty and like if they're the type of person to hold grudges, give them something to hold a grudge about.
Yeah,
because they're gonna hate on you either way.
I still think that you should kind of take a high road, but like okay, so it kind of seems like the person like this is the type of person that you can't confront because they're clearly pretty childish.
Yeah. People who hold grudges for longer than a year.
People, but yeah, that's true. They're usually pretty childish, immature.
Yeah, unless like I didn't really do anything explicitly wrong. Unless you like killed like their dog or something, then it's a little different.
What I'm gonna say is, usually if you show that you're unaffected by this, it'll do more damage than actually going and like because it shows that what they're doing is like fucking with you. So if you just go and like
just like ignore it. Just kind of keep moving through. But I think also we have to come back to that very last statement. It says, I'm worried it's going to start to affect my current friendships.
Oh, true, because the person's like
if they're just whispering it,
Gotcha.
Especially like when it comes to, or at least I can speak to like teenagers. Like if you don't know someone that well and like someone tells you something about them, whether it's true or not, in the back of your head, you're kind of like, oh, is that person really like that? Mm-hmm. So then that could affect how new friendships are formed even, you know?
Yeah.
If there's someone out there just like spewing this toxicity about you. Man, so many people are toxic these days.
Jesus, it's like there's a disease going around.
Yeah, toxicitis.
I was gonna say, I want to know how this person knows that this stuff is being said.
Well, if your friends are telling you that it's being spread, then they're obviously
then your friends are probably on your side.
Yeah,
right?
They're probably like,
Oh, totally. Go and like hang out without this toxic person, like with your other friends.
Cut them out.
As like kind of shitty as that sounds, but it's like. Goes back to some of our older questions, which is just like cut out the toxic person from your life.
Right. Here's my analogy from it. If you're looking at a prime cut of steak, right? Looking at a prime cut of steak, and you say that's pretty good, but you see this big chunk of fat like on the side. You don't cook it with all that shit on there. You don't put that on your plate. You cut that shit off. Mm-hmm. Throw it out.
Dude, I like how you do that. Flick of the wrist.
Flick of the wrist. You guys can't see, but I was doing a little flick of the wrist.
Cut that shit out of there.
All right. So yeah.
Oh, I want to address how at the very end of the question the person goes, "Help me out, guys."
Okay, we've been very clear about this. This is the Hear Me Out podcast, not the Help Me Out podcast.
Fuck.
So
Shaggy?
if you're gonna ask us for help, how about you end with, "Hear me out, guys."
Even though it doesn't make sense, it really helps us.
It helps us to just get in the right mindset because we honestly sat here for an hour trying to figure out what you wanted from us.
We didn't know if you wanted us to hear you out, fucking help you out.
Like, why would you come to the Hear Me Out podcast?
Shaggy
Yeah, whatever.
probably blazed out of his mind hole.
Probably sent this question at 4:20 p.m.
Probably blazed out of his cranium on cannabis.
Oh, okay. Is that Young Sheldon?
What the fuck is
Have you
Young
not seen that shit?
No.
You know The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
You know Sheldon on that
Yeah.
show? There's a show called Young Sheldon. So like people are like
on
fucking
YouTube or like a
no, it's a
side
TV show, like a
Oh,
spinoff, where it's like Sheldon's a kid, and people on Twitter are goofing out at heart. It'll post like it'll be like, "Mom, hey Sheldon, can you pass me the salt?" And it'll be like, "Don't you mean the sodium chloride, mother?" And like like straightens bow tie.
No, I didn't see that, but that.
Or it'll be like, "Can you go get 4 bananas from the store?" "Don't you mean 2 + 2 bananas, mother?"
That's funny.
So yeah, that's what I mean by Young Sheldon.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, next question.
This next question comes from Scooby Doo.
Really? Oh shit, I don't know where that came from.
That was a little bit of a horse kind of.
I was trying to do the fucking what's that one song? With Kyle in it.
Oh,
And Lil Yachty, he goes, "Raggy?"
Yeah, I spy.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Scooby
Okay.
Doo, what do you got for us?
Scooby Doo asks, "There's this girl in one of my classes who I'm considering asking to homecoming.
Ooh.
I was able to get to know her the week before school started through a camp.
Ooh, camp, okay.
I'm not sure if she likes me, but she is very personable,
Ooh.
nice,
Personable.
and I'm certain she does not have a boyfriend. Check.
And did I mention she's personable?
Since school started, we've been able to have great conversations.
Okay.
I've complimented her, which she liked.
Oh!
She liked it.
Ah!
Hey, you look nice today.
I like that.
Thanks.
Okay.
I like that you said.
I like that. That's a good comp. Write that down.
And she's laughed at a few of my jokes.
A few. Not just a couple. A few.
However,
Uh-oh.
the teacher in that class recently created a seating chart.
Fuck.
And she's sitting all the way across on the other side.
Ah!
Fortunately, we both have each other's Instagram and Snapchat. Woo! But I'm scared this is going to limit the amount of in-person contact we have. So my question is, how should I approach her since she has other friends in the class?
How fucking dare she?
God
Who the
forbid.
fuck does she think she
has
is?
other friends?
God damn it.
God,
I liked it better when she was alone.
God, she met you a week before school started at a camp and she already has other friends?
It's really, honestly, she seems like the type of person who wouldn't have friends.
And it
Going to
continues.
camps and shit.
Should I just let her come to me?
Oh, come hither.
Again, I'm not 100% sure she is interested in me. But she still seems to really enjoy our conversations nonetheless.
From the way you describe her, being serious for a second, from the way you describe her, she sounds extremely personable.
Nice. And the 3 qualifications for a girl.
Wait. Hey, so, Mr. Raj Bandaru?
Right, my last name.
I know. Mr. Raj Bandaru?
Right.
What do you look for in a potential partner?
So, for $1 million on how to be a millionaire.
Yeah. You're all out of phone of friends?
Fuck.
What do you look for in a girl?
I know this. This is how to be a millionaire, right? Okay. Okay, well, she has to be personable,
Ding!
nice, ding, and I'm certain she does not have a boyfriend.
You win! Okay, alright. Oh my god.
I found this one girl, but she was nice. She didn't have a boyfriend, but she just wasn't personable enough for me.
Like, she did have a boyfriend, she laughed at a few of my jokes, but she just wasn't personable.
And she was sitting right next to me in class.
I like the chase.
Okay,
Okay, enough of goofing on this guy. I genuinely, we know how it feels.
Yeah. We've all been there,
We've all been there at one time or another.
Scooby-Doo, you dog.
What an Here's what I would do. If
What'd
I
you
was
do?
in your shoes, Mr. Scooby, or your paws, Mr. Scooby-Doo.
Nice. Very nice.
I would approach her. Don't let her come to you because honestly, you got to take initiative with shit like that.
Okay, well, so he said again, I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, she said, should I just let her come to me, like he's a fucking ladies man?
Yeah, should I just wait for the natural charm to set in?
Should I wait for her to miss my manly voice and my funny jokes?
My personability. Yeah, I would approach her, show her that you're interested.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like, not even like thinking, like, from what I can tell at least, it's like it doesn't even click in your head. Like, if one person likes another, sometimes that other person just hasn't even considered it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to like show your interest.
Yeah. You have to, because maybe she is interested, but
Right.
she's not sure if you are.
Right. Maybe
Right.
she's like, I made you laugh a few times.
Yeah.
You're very personable. I'm certain you don't have a girlfriend. Like,
Right.
that's what
Yeah.
they're going
He's
through.
nice. He's a nice
you're
guy.
nice.
They have each other's Instagram and Snapchat.
Fuck, dude.
Double threat.
It's like second base, right? Just waiting for the MySpace.
Yeah. Just wait for the Venmo to set in.
Oh.
He says again, I'm not sure she's 100% interested in me, but she still seemed to really enjoy conversations nonetheless.
Mhm.
So that could be like, wow, this guy's really cool. I'd love to be friends with him. Or
Right.
this guy's like, wow, he's really nice. I
Well,
would love for him to take me out on a
At the
date.
very least, you guys get along. That's
Yeah.
the first step.
That's the first step. You've gotten in, bro.
Dude, okay, this is the issue with like how dudes think.
Yes.
They'll be like, oh, I made her laugh one time.
Mm-hmm.
She obviously wants to go out with me.
Yeah.
Like, it.
Like a lot of guys tend to
Yeah.
overthink the
Yes.
small exchanges.
Yes. They'll be like, wow.
I'm not sure if it's like that with girls.
I don't know. Maybe
Girls are like high school girls at least, or like
Mhm.
talking to so many guys at once that like
Oh, true.
you have to like be like actually you have to like
Yeah.
actually make an impression.
Yeah.
And so this guy might just be like, I don't know exactly the situation obviously, but maybe this guy's like on the radar.
Mm-hmm.
He's like he's one of the
Okay.
options.
Okay. And you have to
And-
do something to make yourself a little like on the boop, boop.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to make yourself
yeah, yeah. Target. You have to get that target locked.
Yes, target acquired.
And the way to do that is send her a nude.
Do it. Just
Yeah.
do it. Wait till it's like, I don't know, like 3:30 in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Isn't that the best time?
Yeah, 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. 3:30 in the afternoon, or
Um,
you wait for like 6, or when you know she's having dinner with the family. Stuff
Oh
like that.
no, like totally wait till Thanksgiving.
Oh, dude, girls love that.
No, but here's what you do. You're on Snapchat
Yeah.
and you have a slider,
Yeah.
right? A cheeseburger slider, and you put your dick next to the slider. Tell her
Okay.
it's a cheeseburger,
Okay.
right? And now it makes your dick look big, and you're in Thanksgiving.
Tell her like, if I finish this in 40 minutes, my whole meal's free. So she thinks like one of those massive ones. She's like, whoa. Or she's vegan.
Fuck.
What if she's vegan? What
we
if
have
that
to
slider?
we have to throw her away,
What if
right? Isn't that the thing we have to just eat her or throw her away?
New girl who dis. Sorry, the old vegan can't come to the phone right now. Why? She's dead.
Oh God. I wish. Wait, what's up?
Wait, what? I wish. All right. Anyway,
Okay, I think you should definitely
be
use
proactive.
yeah,
Be confident. Be cool. Be yourself.
This person said, "I'm scared it's going to limit the amount of in-person contact we have." That is a very
That's true.
real fear. However, I would go to a 1/4, 3/4
Yeah. 3/5.
balance. No.
Okay. Well, we don't know what race he or she is.
Poor taste.
So 3/5.
All right, you know what? Everything that's happening in Houston.
All right, guys. I'll be back. I need to cool down.
But
Wait, why did I just like stand up as if they could see me? Like
Yeah.
I'm pretending to go
Yeah,
away.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
Forget it.
So like I'd say 1/4 of the time, like totally don't only talk to her through Instagram or
Yeah.
Snapchat. I don't know if people still talk through Instagram or not.
I hope not.
Snapchat or maybe.
Yeah, Snapchat's fine.
But stay with her after class. Stay with her before class. Like there's definitely time
Yeah.
before and after class to just like catch
Or maybe
up.
find like where like a similar area you guys like walk to. You can like walk together after class.
Like ask her where she's going after this,
yeah.
or where she comes from before this.
And even if you guys are going in separate like directions, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't walk to a certain point, but you might just split up.
Totally. And you guys also have stuff to talk about because you guys
Right.
went to that camp, but don't make that the only thing that you're
Right.
talking
You
about.
want to have multiple.
You don't want to be
interests.
known as the camp guy in her phone.
Right. I met this dude at camp. Yeah.
Right. Because there's the lunchroom guy.
Lunchroom
there's
guy. Yeah,
you
bathroom guy.
want to be known as Scooby Doo, not camp guy.
Not camp guy. Not you don't want to be Nick Jonas. Word to Camp Rock.
Yeah, I feel. I like that.
Okay. Because remember, Nick Jonas didn't get the girl in that movie.
I don't really remember Camp Rock that well.
I don't think he was even like trying to get with Demi Lovato. I think it was just Joe.
Yeah, and
Their real names in that movie.
I don't know.
Okay.
The only movie that I remember from my childhood is the Sweet Life movie.
What?
You know, the
movie?
twin Genesis.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, you remember when there's a bunch of those twins?
Oh wow, they
That's
were
probably-
at camp.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
That's probably the
Full
best
circle.
movie of my life.
Full circle. Best movie for me, Super Baby Geniuses 2.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
First
bro.
one was alright. It was
It was
decent.
okay. It really showed its time though. Baby Geniuses 2, ageless.
Yeah, it proved to be one of the greats.
Anyway.
It goes Interstellar, Inception, Dunkirk.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
And then above all of those is
Super Baby Geniuses Dose. If you're watching from a Latin country.
Yeah, that means you can't be vegan.
Oh, yeah, so I would say be proactive, show interest, and just be yourself. Because honestly, if you're making her laugh already, you guys are becoming friends.
Yeah, and you're obviously funny as fuck.
Right. If you made her laugh a few times.
You're like fucking hilarious.
I'm laughing just thinking about it. Yeah, so just be proactive, be confident, be yourself.
Oh, by the way, my mom told me to not swear as much on the podcast.
Oh, God. Okay. I mean, dang.
I feel like
How about we do this?
I should tell my mom not to listen to the podcast.
How about we do this? Let's take a poll and put it on like our Twitter. We'll tweet it out and be like, should we swear the same amount or less? And don't say more because we're not gonna be swearing up. I was just about to do it, but then I'm like, that. What if they don't? What if they want us to? They're like, oh, they definitely should swear.
Yeah. Yeah, we might do that, we might just say, "Fuck you guys." Reet.
Brah.
I
Okay.
have to stop saying reet.
Reet.
Okay, but I guess it's time for a break.
Yeah,
From
it's the middle
these
section. We're about halfway through the
questions.
podcast. If you made it this far, you know where you are, relatively, give or take.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, little
Bars.
bookmarks.
Also, we want to tell you exactly how to listen to this podcast. You don't have the liberty to listen to it by yourself.
Oh my God,
like
yeah.
how you want to listen
Yeah.
to it. Here's what you should do.
What? Go ahead.
Break it up.
Yeah.
Right. Listen to it in
Yeah.
chunks. I'm totally kidding, by the way. You don't have to listen to the podcast like this. Listen to the podcast however you want. But for those people who say, "Oh wow, it was too long. I couldn't listen."
There's
to
a
the
lot
whole
of people who
thing.
come up to me like, podcast too long. Make it shorter.
I just want 10-minute podcast.
I'd want you to come in, say, hey guys, and then you want you to leave.
Yeah,
Like,
we just want the.
But you guys just want to sit there and answer questions and
We-
actually share your ideas. Oh.
we just want to hear you talk about penises.
Speaking of penises, the middle section. Our first question is, what is the point if we're all gonna die?
Yeah, what's the?
What do you guys think about
What's
that?
the point if we're all gonna die? This was a question that got submitted to us.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah,
We were trying to avoid it because we wanted to think about it,
I
and we
don't
both
really-
thought we
I
were in a
don't-
place in our lives
I
where we
don't
could
really
answer
know
this.
the answer to this one.
Okay, well, for the
You wanna
first
go to
time
the next
in
question?
podcast history, we're gonna have to skip this question because we just don't have an answer.
All right, so the last question was,
Question.
what's the point if we're all gonna die? This
Yes.
next one is, I know it's not possible, but let's say you could do it. Would it be gay to suck your own dick?
Ooh, now this is something I can answer.
I've been thinking about this for a couple of years.
Here's my thought. Okay, there was a dude a couple years ago actually had his ribs removed so he could.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like because unless you're like super flexible, it's just like impossible.
Was there actually someone who did that, or was that
No, like,
just
actually-
what you had to do to be able to do it?
I don't know anyone who's been able to do it without surgery. But I also don't know why you would go through surgery just to do that. Like, I just want to know what it's like. Well,
Is your curiosity really that intense?
is it gay?
Is it gay to suck your own dick?
Well, think about it.
It's
really-
is masturbation gay?
Touching another dude's dick isn't gay.
But pleasuring them is a different story.
Okay,
What?
hear me out. If you're just like chilling in like let's say a locker room or something.
All right, Michael's hand is on my thigh. It's slowly moving up.
If you're just
Continue.
chilling in like a locker room or something,
Mhm.
and like you like accidentally bump someone, and they go, "Oh!" like you still, it's not gay because it was an accident,
All right. I don't know.
but
what
you still gave them that pleasure.
I don't think anyone gets pleasure from bumping into one another, dude.
Some dudes are sensitive, okay?
All right. I mean, okay, but like, actively trying
Yeah.
to get someone to come
Okay.
is a different story than bumping someone in the locker room.
Okay.
Because it's even if unless you say no homo, it's fine.
Right, well, okay. Well, that's just given.
Yeah, but like it's like one of those like if a tree falls in the forest, like
Doesn't
whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but
sound-
like so if you suck your own dick, do you have
if
to
a
say
bear
no
nuts in
homo?
the forest. You ever
What?
heard that? If a bear nuts in the forest, does it make a sound?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever heard
Yeah.
that?
So if you suck your own dick, is it
gay in the forest?
Do you have to say no homo? But it's only.
Okay, here's what I would do. Before you do it, just say no homo to yourself, and then it's fine.
Yeah, you just have to like get that like closure with yourself before you go ahead and give yourself the okay.
The A-OK. Have a
Yep.
grapefruit yourself.
Oh, that grapefruit video haunts me.
Yeah, it haunts all of us. It lives in
But it's only because I like watch it every other day.
I gotta learn somehow. I don't think. Okay, genuinely though, like this ridiculous question being serious, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's like
let's say like a girl, right? Just, you know what I'm saying? If you suck your own dick, it's really just like you're kissing a girl.
Could you? I think you missed a couple steps. Could you like? Could you explain your thought process?
Hear me out. You've seen those things on Twitter where it's like you're gay if you kiss a girl because you're really kissing all the other dudes she's kissed.
Oh, okay. That's
So
assuming she doesn't brush her teeth, use mouthwash, or have basic hygiene.
Who do you know?
That brushes their teeth.
No, I was gonna say the brushes their lips.
Oh, do you like wash your face? Do you
Well, yeah,
shower?
but I don't like take a brush and go, I gotta get this fucking dick off. Well, okay, hold on, wait.
Alright,
wait.
Hey, no, it's
I
fine.
mean,
I'm not judging.
in
bro.
this scenario,
It's
we'd already established I was a girl.
fine. Okay.
Fuck.
No,
So-
it's fine. We're backtracking. It's fine.
So what I'm saying is,
Dude, no one can see you fake brushing your lips. Michael's out here like doing actions and stuff without any words. And he thinks you guys can see him. I think.
fuck. No, it's not gay. Well, yeah, no, it's not gay because it's like you're kissing all the other girls that have ever. Yeah.
I think that's not why it's not gay.
That's not why it's not gay. Okay.
Because like when I eat a dude's ass, right? Right. I'm not eating all the poop that went through. Right?
Oh God.
I can't wait for my mom to listen to this episode.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna tell her not to, but she's still gonna do it, and then I'm gonna get in trouble. But it's fine. But yeah, when I'm eating a dude's ass,
Yeah.
it's not like yeah, it's a little bit. No, I say no homo, so it's not. It's fine.
Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah.
Wait,
Is eating your own ass gay?
if you can do that, I think that's enough of a ticket
At
free.
that point, you're not even a human. So.
Yeah. If you can eat your own ass, I think that you're a superhuman and you're above all of us. You've unlocked a fifth.
You've ascended.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying? I got sidetracked by the.
I don't remember what I was
eating
saying
your own
anymore.
ass thing. All right, so if you eat your own ass, it's not gay.
But if you suck your own dick, it's not gay. But not because you're kissing all the other people.
Dude, okay, wait.
Wait.
What if you are gay and you suck your own dick? Is it straight?
Is it straight?
Because you're never mind. Then you'd just be a dude kissing dudes. Never mind.
Yeah,
You'd still be gay. Wait, that's
Okay.
weird then. Because you're locked in some like gay paradox. You know what I mean? Where like there's no way to like suck your own dick and be straight, but if you're straight, there's a way to suck your own dick and be gay.
Unless a girl has been on your knob. But I guess.
All right, moving on. Before.
Wait, hold on. I just want to say that would it be gay to suck your own dick? Please send us pictures if you are. Oh, also before, like, we were saying that, like, we were talking about, like, all of the other girls that have been on it or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're sucking your own dick, I don't know how.
Oh yeah.
How many girls you?
I didn't
have
think
been
about that.
getting With.
That's true. We got to think about that logical
Yeah,
fallacy
especially
right there.
that dude who like got his rib removed. He probably wasn't getting much action.
I mean, if you have a surgery, you're probably pretty desperate. So.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's like
Skippy.
Skippy from
Skippy. Do you want to explain what that is? So like everyone knows.
Yeah, sure. Skippy's this 40-year-old version.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. He has
Or
t-shirts.
no, he's 34.
He has t-shirts though.
Yeah.
He like takes them to parties. He takes them to parties and like goes to girls and says, like the t-shirt will say like, I meet out with Skippy for 5 minutes.
It's not like, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Yeah, and like he'll be like, you want this? And you just got to do with the shirt. That should be like, what about a kiss on the cheek? He's like, that's not what the t-shirt clearly states.
Yeah. And his mom, he has a wing mom.
Oh god, she has a shirt that says Wing Mom on it.
Yeah, and she's
goes
like
clubbing with
she's definitely like trapped in
Yeah.
like some deal with the devil.
it. Yeah.
But the worst part about all of
Mhm.
this is that they're Mormon.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like you know on TLC when they give those like first
Yeah.
introduction, like this is like Skippy, and it
Mormon?
says a Mormon virgin. 34-year-old and 34-year-old Mormon virgin is what it says.
what a rarity.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Skippy. Just for that little fucking tangent. If you want to know more, just go on YouTube, look up Virgin Diaries Skippy.
Yep.
It's actually really worth a watch. It's very entertaining.
It's really, and the
actually
reaction
really
videos to it are funny as fuck.
Yes, they are. I just want to take a quick moment before we go into our next segment to talk about what we plan on doing next week with a little trio, maybe. A little trio action.
Yeah. We might have a guest on next week, or it might be the week after. We won't
Right.
say who the guest is yet.
Correct. We don't want to spoil anything.
It's definitely not any of you listening because I doubt Cody Co is listening to the podcast. Dude. I mean, we're gonna. It's a secret.
But yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. Either in the coming weeks, we definitely are looking at that. And if you're interested, I would say shoot us an email about that, and we can maybe do some vetting. But just because you send us an email doesn't mean you're going to be on it.
Yeah.
Where it's definitely going to be people that we think can.
And we already kind of have like an idea.
Yeah,
of
we
people
definitely
that
know who we want.
There's like a list of like 7 people, so you only might get in episode 50.
Yeah, we definitely know like who we want. And we've already.
Yeah, and you have to
briefly
be
mentioned
you have to be personable, nice, and you can't be in a relationship.
Oh wait, why? Neither of us can be here then, because I'm a douchebag.
Oh yeah,
And you're not personable.
and I'm not in and I'm in a relationship too.
Really?
Yeah, with you.
Oh shit.
So
Well,
we're
just check.
but
But yeah, so just keep on the lookout for that. If you think that starting to lag a little bit, you only get so much content out of the two of us. We're gonna try and bring someone else in who can add interesting and funny comments.
Yep.
All
So
right.
it'll be 3 underqualified high schoolers giving you advice.
Well, is Cody Co still in high school?
Cody Co hasn't graduated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So our next segment, it's
You remember this one from last week? Bringing it back.
Yeah, we got a lot of people saying that they loved it. They said
Mm-hmm.
Prithvi.
And
This-
Michael.
They said Prithvi. This is
And Michael.
This is fantastic.
This is so
I love
good.
what you did with the
Bring
place.
it back. Keep doing it.
Right. So, and this is our music segment.
Correct.
Where we take some songs that you guys might not know.
And
Some low key songs.
They're usually good songs. Sometimes they could be funny, or they could just be stuff to just vibe with.
Yeah, and a song to vibe with this week
Correct.
is "Reaching Out" by Ricky Smith. It's not like last week's "Rain on Me" where it's super chill, but it's I don't know really what genre it would go into. Like
Yeah.
probably like alternative pop.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's the good genre.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
It's
really it is.
this guy Ricky Smith. He sings in it, and I believe he produced the thing by himself.
Yeah.
So he's a SoundCloud artist. You can check him out. The song is called "Reaching Out" by Ricky Smith.
Correct. The other song we have for you guys this week, kind of in the same vein as a Young Nut, but not quite to that level, is a "Sad Song" by Scotty Sire. It's kind of, I would call it like more of an entertainment
It's
comedy
high-key
rap
catchy.
song.
It's
It's catchy. It's got a great like piano in the background. There's a good beat, and it's just a song about him being sad, but it's done in a funny way.
Yeah, and it's
It's really
not like
creative.
it's not like a song that's like supposed to get you sad too.
No, it's a song that's like, okay,
Yeah, it's like
happy.
we're all sad. Okay,
Yeah,
I can vibe
the
with
song
this.
is like, what's great about being sad is that we can all be
Yeah.
sad sometimes or sad all
Scotty
the
Sire's
time.
that dude from Vine.
Right. He was a Viner, so you know what kind of comedy you guys are getting into when you're listening. YouTube, SoundCloud, just look up "Sad Song" by Scotty Sire.
Like there's that
two T's.
there's that good portion of Vine where it's like those actually funny Viners.
Yeah.
And then all of the shitty ones.
Logan Paul.
Once Vine got closed down, moved over to Instagram.
Yeah.
And those are the shitty ones.
The
Those are all of the
Instagram
bad
fucking
Viners.
Instagram comedians.
Yeah, so there's like those you can divide into 2 subgroups, or 3 subgroups. There's the bad Viners,
Yeah.
right, who just don't make good vines. There's
Right.
the great Viners who made good vines, let it be.
Let
in
it
the
live
past.
in that moment.
Right.
Right.
And didn't move over to Instagram. Then there's the shitty Viners who make hella bank.
You either die here or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Perfect. Perfect.
Those who didn't go down with Vine are still out here on Instagram. Like, this is gonna be hilarious. Those are the ones.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, it's just bad. All right.
Lele Pons.
Lele. Oh my. Don't even get me started. Okay, just really quick about Vine. I never thought any of the. And this isn't sexist, but I never thought any of the female Viners were funny.
I thought some of them were funny. Like you probably just didn't like.
The only one I thought was funny was like Chloe Lamau. She was the one who did that. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, she was funny.
She was funny. There's Courtney Miller.
Courtney Miller, I don't know.
She's on Smosh now. She's like on the Smosh team. But when she used to have Vines, they were pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah. There's probably other ones.
God,
but
I wish Vine was still around. I feel like
there's that one tweet that said, "I wish I died instead of Vine."
Dude, if there was Vine, I would definitely be a famous Viner by now because I would have started a Vine career.
Oh yes, and then we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
Well, no, because we would have just. I think we would have been doing the Vines, and then we would have just done the podcast also.
I think you would have been too big.
Maybe.
Yeah, you would have already moved to LA.
Like, big Viners like Cody Ko, you don't see them making podcasts.
Okay, let's not just go promoting other people's podcasts on ours.
No, I said they don't make podcasts.
Cody Ko has a podcast.
Idiot. We don't fucking promote other people's podcasts on this podcast.
No, yeah, it's a really shitty podcast.
Yeah, it's awful. Don't watch it. It's not funny.
Oh,
Great. Well, if we're looking for someone to come on the podcast next week, our last person just canceled on us.
Okay, let's get into this last and final question.
Velma.
This is a big ass question, so I think we might split it in two.
No, I think I can do it.
Okay,
just bear with me. It's a lot, but we need to get some context out of the way. Lately, I felt a large disconnect from my friend group over the past year. We used to have a group chat with everyone. It hasn't been used in months, but I figured out that about half of the group, plus some other outsiders, made a group chat, excluding everyone else from the original group chat. They use it daily, and when I do get the rare chance to be with that said new group, they always say things like, "Oh, look what blank said in the group chat," with me right there. I act like it doesn't affect me, but it just hurts to think that I'm left out even when I'm trying to spend quality time with them. This is especially tough for me, since my closest friends from the original group are in this new branched-off group. Personally, my disconnect with this branched-off group is probably because I don't drink or smoke, juuling and vaping, basically, which is what they do at most of their parties, and I'd rather not surround myself around that because it's simply an unhealthy environment for someone who chooses not to get into that kind of stuff. Another big reason is that I have a girlfriend from the original group who was also excluded. I've confronted one of the people in that branched off group saying that it's shitty that we're never included in anything they do anymore because they have that new group chat. That person said that he/she understands and knows that it's shitty of them to do that to us. He/she also said that they don't want to intrude on our plans, but I know they just don't invite us because we don't drink. And I told them that they can just shoot me a text if they ever make plans. It's been a couple of months now, and I know that they have done nothing to help me out. Now, it's not that I want to be in the new group chat, it's just that I want my friends back. I spend a lot of days alone while they are making plans without even thinking of me. They've done stuff that doesn't even involve drinking, and I still get left out. I try my best to get involved with them again, but it's tough considering I'm not in their new group chat where they make plans. If you've made it this far, thank you for taking the time to read this. Now for my question. What should I do? I want to try to be more proactive in trying to hang out with the guys in that group. I just think that it's unfair to me and others that they still get to be around each other when I sit in my house doing nothing. This might change as school progresses more, and I can try to be around some of them more often, but at this time, this kind of behavior has been going on for many months. I definitely would not want to go into a new friend group because I have had more than a 4-year friendship with a majority of these friends, and they deserve my effort to try and get them back. What do you guys think? Is it fair that they get to exclude me and others? Are they bad for basically cutting all ties with me and others from my original group? What else could I do? Should I try to revive the original chat? I have a strong feeling that I'll be ignored since they already have another group chat where they actually want to talk. I just want to be a good friend, and that's hard when your friends aren't being good friends back. I also do not want to be alone anymore. It tears away at my soul. Again, thank you for hearing me out and doing the best to answer my questions. Whew. I just want to say first and foremost, they actually said thank you for hearing me out. So for the first person, Shaggy, I believe it was.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Velma knows what's up.
This is an interesting one. This is a hard. I think this may be, and not to discredit like other questions, this may be like one of the most difficult like spots.
Yes, because every time that like I was reading through the question, I was like, oh, here's what this person could do. Like they could totally go and get some new friends. And they're like, I don't want to get new friends because I've had
This for 4 years, yeah.
Right.
Or they're like, oh, they could just try talking the group chat again. They're like, but I know they're gonna talk to the other one anyway because that's what they want.
And I've tried to talk to one of my friends, but they still haven't done anything. So
it's rough, and I would say just first and foremost, because we're probably gonna start going off once we get going. But like, just first and foremost, like, if you are like genuinely putting an effort into these people, and they're just not giving it back, I feel like you can only do that for so long.
True.
And I feel like, you yourself know how much you've genuinely tried to, be friends with them. So I would say, maybe just try talking in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Try talking to maybe one. You said some of your closest friends are in the new group, which means if you've only talked to one of them, maybe try talking to a different one.
Yeah.
Just keep trying. And after you've genuinely tried your best, if they're still just ignoring you, that's where it.
Yeah. I mean, like, so they were friends.
Right. 4
years ago.
Yeah. Or even, I think, in the past couple of months, they were friends. They've been friends for like 4 years, but in the past couple of months...
Exactly, yeah, but like, somewhere along the way,
Yeah.
their interests divided.
Right. That's what it seems like, yeah. It seems like as high school progressed, they got into drinking and smoking and such, and he doesn't want to continue with this. He doesn't they don't want to,
Velma has, I'm not saying that, I'm not like denouncing any of those other things.
No, I'm just saying that
like this
Velma
person
doesn't want to do that.
Finds that it's not something that
it's not for
wants
them.
to do.
It's not for them. So and that's why. So first of all, mad respect for like knowing what your interests are.
Yeah, and not succumbing.
Right, not just saying, well, I want to be friends with them, so I'm gonna do this stuff. Like that takes a lot of courage to do. So mad respect for that.
And it kind of seems like you have like a shitty friend group, and I don't. And like I get that you don't want to like part from this friend group, but maybe you shouldn't be a pussy. Maybe you should start drinking. Maybe you should start smoking.
Okay.
Don't be a little poo nanny.
Don't be a little bitch. Yeah. I also feel that like maybe the friend group isn't. People change, and I think it's really strange when like an entire group of people used to be really close with change, but especially when it comes to like drugs and alcohol. Yeah. Like that's like it was crazy to me because I didn't understand it at first. Like, I was like seeing a lot of like friends that I had, and all of a sudden they're like completely different people. Totally. And I was like sitting down and I was thinking, because up until that time it had always been like, well, we get into an argument and then we're just not friends for a little bit, but then we work it out because we're still at our core like friends. Mm-hmm. But when you start adding like drugs and alcohol into that equation, people just change and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and it changes like. Sure, it doesn't necessarily have to change your perception of them, but it changes their perception of you.
Yeah, it changes their perception on everything.
Yeah.
And that's why when you see people like changing like crazy and you just can't explain why, oftentimes as I'm getting older, I'm finding that usually that's somehow related to drugs
totally.
Or alcohol.
Like so this Velma is in the situation where they had a big group,
right?
And then half the group split.
Right.
So what about the other half?
Right. Well, here's my thought process on that. I mean, Velma said that he has a girlfriend, who was also excluded. Yeah. But so like at least there's still like that aspect of it that you're not like completely just alone.
Yeah.
But also in the same manner, like sometimes you just need those like dudes to just like hang with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get that.
You just need to like be with your bros. For
so maybe
bit. And he said his closest friends are in that new group. His closest. Like dude friends are in that new group.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's missing.
So like, I don't know. I was in the same situation a bunch, and like, you should do what I didn't do, which is when you think that they are hanging out, hit them up and be like, hey, are you guys up to anything? Are you guys doing anything right now? Because like, I'm free if you guys
like I'm just
and like, and if you guys aren't doing anything, do you guys want to do something?
Right.
Like, maybe take that step to swallow your pride.
Yeah. Especially if and that's like. Really taking the high road, like that can be hard to do, to just take that high road and be like, I value our friendship so much that even that you don't, I'm still gonna be trying to like repair that.
And like Velma kind of did that when they like when this person like reached out to another person in that new group
for sure,
and still got shot down. That's like that's if you do end up taking that step where you reach out to them when you and other hanging out and you still get shot down. It's
new
like
friend group, man. Like
I don't know. Let's say that
Sometimes,
So you've been friends with them for 4 years. I'm assuming you're a senior. You're out soon.
right. That's true.
Make
That's true. Make the most of this year.
because you don't want to spend the majority of
Right.
your year alone.
Right.
And like you say, it makes you sad. It would make me sad too. It tears away at your soul.
Right.
Doesn't want to be alone anymore. Find people that will enjoy your presence. Find people that you and your girlfriend will be accepted.
Right.
Because
And you know what? And it makes it a little bit easier that you do have a girlfriend who was also in that same friend group who is now excluded, because you two can go to like events and such together. So you're not just like hanging out alone, just standing around. But that gives you that opportunity to go to make it a little less awkward if you go to some event and then like start reaching out, becoming friends with people.
In high school, you definitely know other people.
Right.
And you know who does what as well. Like you know who's doing the shit that you don't want to do.
Right.
You know who's not, who has the same values as you. So if they have the same values as you, chances are you'll get along and you'll make like. I know it's gonna be tough to like say, like I had these old friends and you're gonna miss them.
Right. Especially if over 4 years, so close on senior year, it's almost like.
Yeah.
And then you see them in the hallways and shit. It's rough. That's a really rough.
You say, I definitely would not want to go into a new friend group because I have more than 4-year friendship with a majority of these friends and they deserve my effort to try and get them back. I don't think they deserve your effort. I don't think they value you enough as a person where they deserved you.
Right. I think just trying to put myself in that spot, in Velma's spot, if it was me, I would be thinking like, these people that I used to be friends with, right? These people that used to hang out with me all the time, these people that I used to get along with so well, we had this great group chat, and we lasted almost 4 years or over 4 years.
Yeah.
Like, those people deserve my effort, even if these new people don't. And I think it's for the sake of what they used to be or who they used to be. Because I've done that too. You know what I mean? People who just like change up, and you're just like, well, for the sake of what they used to be, I'm still gonna try. And in my case, it ended up not working out. They were just new people, and that old person who I had been friends with, who I considered like one of my closest friends, almost to like a brother to me, they just new person. It just completely changed it up.
Yeah, I was also similar, very similar. Like, but it wasn't even that like they got into drugs and alcohol and all those other stuff. As soon as high school started, we were both two completely different people.
Okay.
We used to be extremely close.
Yeah.
Like you said, almost brothers.
Yeah.
To talking not at all during the day.
Right.
To that person getting sucked into one group and me getting sucked into another group, where it's like, what happened?
Exactly.
And the Velma still wants to reach out,
right? Because
it's not just one person;
right.
It's multiple people that Velma is good friends with,
right? That's why it's really tough, because like, I mean, I can only connect it back to like what has happened with me, because that's what I know.
Exactly.
When it comes to stuff like that, like, you can only try so hard. I'd say, I mean, you already tried with one of them to have that conversation. Yeah. I would say go to the people that you considered your closest friends and just talk to them and say, like, I get that, maybe you don't want to hang out with me because I'm not doing these things, or you just don't want to make it awkward for me, which I appreciate, but also let them know what you're feeling, and let them know that you're feeling excluded, and that you're trying, that you value the friendship and you don't want to lose it, because it has been for so long and so many years. I mean, think about all the shit in 4 years that they've like gone through as friends. Yeah. I mean,
I definitely feel that.
Yeah. Even if it's too late for maybe like one of them, that doesn't mean you still can't be friends with 2 of them or 3 of them. Yeah. I don't know how many people are in this new group, but yeah, I would definitely say. And you know what? If you do reach out and it just doesn't work, and it's just not, maybe you can try to, become better friends with the people who got excluded as well. Yeah. Because odds are they probably had at least similar values to what that old group used to have.
Another thing that you can do is, and we've suggested this before, is dip your hands into both groups. Continue reaching out to your old friend group.
Yeah.
But then when you find that new group that has the same values of you, I'm not saying go back to the other half of the group that also got excluded, but I'm saying find a new group, right? And dip your hands in both buckets, because the new group they're not going to be expecting you to be like fully committed like you guys have been friends for 4 years. But it'll be it's tough, and I'd love for you to update us on the situation.
Definitely. You know, just submit any updates again as Velma. We'll know who you are.
Yeah. Or submit it as Pussy Boy.
Okay. Let's get it. Well, we got serious there for a minute. We weren't really being funny, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the question, the situation, there wasn't really much to like joke about when it comes to stuff like that. I think it's just because we've both been through that scenario. Like you said, where people were like super close with, like tight, that people never thought. People always like, oh yeah, they're gonna be like friends throughout.
Yeah.
And then
it's like even 6 months before you're like, we're gonna be bros for life.
Yeah, like literally, you're like, dude, after college, it's gonna be so lit. We're still, and then life happens.
And then like 3 months later, you're like,
3 months later, it's like you don't even know them.
Oh, okay, so that's what you're doing now? That's what you've been up to?
And then you hear things about them through other people.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow. Like that, it used to be that like I would be like on the ground floor. We used to talk about shit.
Yeah. The crazy thing in my situation is that like in that transition from 8th grade to 9th grade, we completely flipped places.
Really?
I used to be this type of person, and I used to be I don't know how else to put. I used to be like a very I don't want to like expose.
No, it's fine. Just be like, just say you used to be like this.
I used to be like very
outgoing.
Outgoing, I guess. Or I used to be like this, and the other person used to be the opposite.
Yeah.
And then as soon as 9th grade started, completely flipped around, and it only exponentially got like even more and more and more.
That's
and I'm like, I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's something that happens.
It's a part of life. And just to connect it like with my situation, it's not even really a situation anymore. It's like over now, but like
it's just a
thing that happened. Yeah, but it was
a chapter.
It was just like
in the book of life.
Yeah, chapter 12. Yeah, but it was just switched up. You know, you're just 1 month. You guys are like great, hanging out. Your bros, cracking jokes, telling people, talking to each other about shit.
Yeah. And
then like not even like a month later, you guys are like, that's kind of bullshit that person would pull that. Yeah. You know?
It's like a Freaky Friday situation, except you got switched with a completely random person, and they also got switched with a completely. Yeah. Actually, no, it's
like one of them got switched with another person. Also, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, except in my situation, it would be we both got flipped, and then it never went back.
Never go back. All right.
I think that
should probably be a wrap.
Yeah. Sorry for the long episode, guys.
I can't watch an episode unless it's in one sitting, but I also can't watch it if it's longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Just break it up, guys.
Yeah. You don't have to watch it at one time. Oh, also, in case you're wondering where episode 1 went, it's hidden now because remember we were talking about SoundCloud. You can only have so much time uploaded. But so it's on YouTube though. The links for that will be on our Twitter and they're in the description of our SoundCloud.
Yeah, all of the videos are going to be on YouTube. On SoundCloud, we can upload so many.
That way you guys can lock your phone while you listen to the most current ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be 3 out at a time on SoundCloud and just rotating through.
There still is that MusicTube app where you can listen to YouTube videos and lock your phone.
Right.
Do whatever you want.
Right. So you still have that option if you want to listen to the older podcasts. So yeah, you can find our Twitter at podcasthmo. On there, you're going to see the email, which is podcasthearmeout@gmail.com. You can submit questions or ideas, a lot of stuff. It's just a great way to get in contact with us. If you want to submit a question, tinyurl.com/podcasthmo. There's a little box on there to type your question, and another box that is optional. If you want to put a name or an anonymous name, doesn't matter. It's going to be anonymous anyway.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
Do you hear that siren?
Yeah, I do hear that siren.
Yeah, it's because the podcast was fire.
Woo! It's a crime. We're going to have to do the time.
Oh, shit.
Great episode. We will see you guys next week. Maybe with a guest, maybe not.
Thanks for listening, folks.
Goodbye.